So now let's see the exporting options you have with a Camtasia project that has quiz in it. So we already added in a quiz in our previous lesson. So in this one, we're going to see how we can export it out as a local file. So if you want to export out a project with quiz, you can go into share. You can export it out to screencast.com or export it out as a local file as well. So we're going to see how we can export it out as a local file right here. Once you click on local file, you can see that you have this option and you can choose MP4 with Smart Player. Choosing Smart Player is important in this case. So we're just going to go around, choose the Smart Player, or we can go to custom production setting as well, which is what we are going to choose in this case. And then we're going to hit next. We're going to choose MP4 with Smart Player. And then over here, what we're going to do is produce with a controller right here. And an option quizzing is enabled, as you can see. So it is absolutely essential that you check this out right here. When you choose Smart Player, MP4 Smart Player, this option is already checked out for you. So when we press next right here, you can see that you have watermark option and everything else here. Now, once you press next, you get on to the quiz reporting option, which pops up as an extra feature before we export out the thing. So you can report the quiz result using SCORM. So if you plan to upload this onto a SCORM platform, then you have SCORM options right here. You can apply the identifier, the title, description, subject, even the version right here, and all of the options. So you can produce this as a zip file. You can produce this as an unzip file if you want to export it out onto a SCORM. But here we're going to export it out just as a local file in this example. But usually if you want to export it out for SCORM, it is suggested that you export it out as both zip and unzip file. So it's easier for you to upload out the zip file in SCORM and use the unzip file in the servers. So I'm just going to press OK right here and check this out. You also have the option to report the quiz results through email. So you're uploading something out to your website and not to a SCORM server, then you can have the results. That is the respondent's response get emailed to you in the email right here. So you can type in your email addresses and all of it will be emailed to you just like that. You can also allow viewers to take quiz anonymously right here, or they require them to input their name and address as well. Allow viewers to skip the quizzes as well if this is something that you want to allow them as well. I'm not going to check either of these because we're going to export this as a local file. Then you can go to quiz appearance right here and write down the thing. So take quiz now button is labeled take quiz now. You can also change these text out according to what you like. For example, submit answers. Let me just change that into submit and press OK. So I'm just going to export this out now. I'm going to press next. And over here in my desktop, I'm just going to say, let's say, for example, the production name will be test, just like this. And then I'm going to export this out onto my desktop as quiz test right over here. And I'm going to hit finish. So it's exporting out the project, as you can see, and I'm just going to fast forward this. And now it has been exported. So I'm just going to minimize it, go on to my desktop right here where I can see the quiz test. So I'm just going to open this out and open up the test.html, and you can see the player is here. So I'm just going to play this around. So over here, you can see that I'm on my desktop. And as soon as I reach the point, I have two options: replay the last section or take the quiz now. So let's say, for example, I haven't understood what is being played out right there or didn't pay attention. I can just replay the last quiz. It does not allow me to skip the level because I didn't enable that out while exporting it. So I just have to replay the last section. So over here, you can see that I'm on my desktop. So now I'm going to take the quiz now, and over here, where are we? I'm just going to select an incorrect option right here, this PC, and hit submit. So it says incorrect right here, please review. So if I were to press continue, so over here you can see that I'm on my desktop. This is my PC, and if I were to right click on it, there is an option that I can use. So now, as I made a mistake, it replayed out the previous video first before I could go on to the next one. So this is how you can ensure that your learners are learning the things. You can also now replay the last section or take the quiz now. So I'm just going to select out the correct answers now. So I'm just going to say right clicking gives you options true, And then I'm going to go around into this one, and right clicking gives you more options. Just like this, hit submit, and congrats, it says. So we actually have corrected it. So let's just click continue and continue. 2 correct, 0 wrongs. You can also view answers like this again and continue again. I can also go over here anywhere and right click to get more options. So I can just go around, take the quiz now. Desktop has many options. So this is not something that has instant feedback, but it is sent to your markers if you're using a learning management system. And you can view the answers right here or just continue. And then you can replay the video again, and you don't have any of those markers right there, as you can see right here, because you've already taken the quiz. And that is how you can export out quiz and work around with quiz options inside of Camtasia. So if you guys learned something as always, and as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.